Welcome back to the little Rickert Show. We just went over the Olympics, and we went over a little bit of college hoop as well. But we're gonna get hot and heavy into the high school hoop. It's playoff time. The first and second rounds are playing games are in the books. In the weekend tomorrow night starts the second round of the PIAA district tournament. The games that took place on Tuesday night, we're going to start in boys class A. There are no real upsets that took place. Harrisburg Academy, they won over Covenant Christian 70-67. West Shore Christian beat Conestoga Christian 60-39. Antietam beat Lidditz Christian 65-47. And Lancaster County Christian beat Harrisburg Christian 54-45. So your games for tomorrow night at Lebanon Catholic 15-7 will host Harrisburg Academy at 14-8. At New Hope 11-9 against West Shore Christian at 17-6. Mount Calvary, second seed 20-3 will host Antietam at 14-9, and Greenwood 17-5. The third seed will host Lancaster County Christian at 18-6. AAA. I saw a YouTube video yesterday, and it was supposed to be on ESPN yesterday on Sports Center. Malik Gantz threw on a fast break, went between his legs and threw an alley oop to the Cook kid. I saw it. That's pretty good on a 2-on-1 fast break off of a steal. That was the game on Tuesday night against Northeastern where they cruised to an 86-57 win. McDevitt will take on. They'll play at the Giant Center tomorrow night, and I'm gonna be there. I plan on going there to watch a couple games. They'll take on Lancaster Mennonite. They won 71-48 over Steel High in a little bit of a shocker there. That's at 8 o'clock. McDevitt and Lancaster Mennonite. McDevitt's 24-1. At Garden Spot at 6 o'clock in AAA, it'll be Berks Catholic. They won over Gettysburg 48-32. They'll take on the 5th seed Susquehanna Township. They won 71-47 over Northern Lebanon. They're 16-7. 6:30 at the Giant Center tomorrow. West York 23-2. They beat Milton Hershey 87-83. They'll take on Mannheim Central, who's 22-3, and they won an OT over Conrad Weiser 52-50. And the first game at the Giant Center at 5 o'clock. Bowling Springs, they're 20-3. They're coming off a 58-52 win over York Suburban. They will take on Bermudian Springs at 21-2, and they beat Lancaster Catholic 52-40. The losers in these games on tomorrow, they will go into the losers bracket, and they will be trying to get in as they take 7 teams. They'll go into the 5th and 7th. Those games are this is the consolation bracket, so they'll be going through that. So if you lose tomorrow, your season ain't particularly over yet. Girls AA, York Catholic, they will take on McDevitt, who beat Biglerville the other night 43-36. York Catholic's 19-3, McDevitt 7-14. Also tomorrow night at Camp Hill, 4th seed Camp Hill 16-6 against 13-8 Topahawken, the 5th seed. 2nd seed DeLone Catholic, who's 18-4. They'll take on Peckaway Valley 10-12. They're coming off a 49-37 win over Hanover. And Ole Valley at 17-7, the 3rd seed, will take on 6th seed Anvil Cleona at 12-11. Quad A girls at East Pennsboro tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. It'll be unbeaten Mannheim Township 26-0. They're coming off a 42-26 win over Hershey. They'll take on Mechanicsburg at 21-4. They beat Central Dauphin 52-38. 4 seed Wilson 19-7. They're coming off a 69-32 win over CD East. Will take on Hempfield at 15-8. They beat Cedar Crest 43-36. That game's at Garden Spot at 7:30. The second game of the doubleheader of a tripleheader at East Pennsboro. I may check out the Quad A girls tripleheader maybe. Cumberland Valley, they are 21-4. They are the second seed. They're coming off a 56-23 win over New Oxford. Will take on Red Lion at 15-8. They're coming off a 39-31 win over Dallastown. And the first game of the tripleheader at East Pennsboro, Dover at 22-2. They're coming off a 46-38 win over Exeter. They'll take on Lebanon at 20-5. They're coming off a 1-point win over Cocalico at 43-32. So those are your Friday games that are set. Now the games from last night, and we'll start with with girls Class A. I was at the Upper Dauphin game last night. That was pretty much a yawner. They won 51-27 over Veritas Academy. Taylor Brown led the way. She had a game high 19. Laura Sweeger had 13 points, 5 rebounds. Kelsey Huffman, 8 boards. They dominated the glass, 37-17 on the rebounds. Mackenzie Miller, 8 points, 5 rebounds. Whitney Rudisil had 6 rebounds. So they got a lot of balance scoring from people. They move on. We'll take on the second seed Lancaster County Christian on Saturday at 8. They're 18-3. Upper Dauphin is 12-10. Boys Double A. The game last night at Upper Dauphin was UDA and Halifax. Close at halftime. It was 34-30. It was a nip and tuck game. But Upper Dauphin played a little bit better the second half. Three guys in double figures. Matt Miller had a heck of a ball game last night. He had 25 points, including 5 threes, and he had 8 rebounds. Mackenzie Nye, 14 points, 4 assists, and Brendan Nestor had a big night. 22 points, 18 rebounds. To pace to pace Upper Dauphin. The loser, I think whoever won this ball game was going to have a tough time going through the Double A bracket. They just don't have enough size. Nestor's a good kid. Same way with Hunter Helinski he had a decent ball game, 19 points. Dan Ozenbach had 15 and 5 rebounds. Helinski had 19 points, 9 rebounds. Kobe Bowman had 16. Both teams don't really go inside much. They're all both Upper Dauphin and Halifax are perimeter shooting teams. I'm of an old school. You put your big guys in the paint and have them work the paint and go inside outside. That's how I am. I like it that way because if you can control the paint, it'll make your outside. It'll set up your outside shooting game. You'll get wide open looks by controlling the paint, and like neither team really does that. They don't really focus in the paint and controlling it. And that's why Millersburg beat Upper Dauphin at Millersburg the first time in the league. Millersburg controlled the paint. The second time when they played at Upper Dauphin controlled that whole ball game. But last night, Upper Dauphin just shot the ball better. That was the difference. Upper Dauphin shot 45% from 2. They shot nearly 48% from 2 and 3, where Halifax shot 39.7. So So and 7 made more shots. They were 30 of 63 combined, while Halifax was 25 of 63. So there's your difference. Upper often shot the ball better, especially the second half. But Nestor was a better. If you had to say who the better post player was, it was Nestor. He controlled the glass. But like they don't run their offense inside. It's all perimeter based, and I just don't see whoever is going to advance far. Hanover, they got UDA will go to Hanover on Saturday. Hanover 17-6, and they are the #1 seed in Double A. DeLone, they're the 4th seed, 14-9. They'll host Topahakan at 15-6. Columbia, the 2nd seed, 14-8. They will host York Catholic, who beat Biglerville 68-38 last night, and Camp Hill 14-8. They'll take on Trinity. Yeah, they're 7-12, the 6th seed, but they got a lot of experience and some size, and they're gonna make a run here in the playoffs. Boys Quad A, there was one major upset last night. We'll get to that. We'll get to that in about in a minute or so. Wilson, the first #1 seed, 49-39 over York. They'll play York on Saturday. Wilson 24-2, York 19-6. We're gonna take a little timeout and we'll go through the rest of the high school, the District 3 bracket, and we'll go into the District 4 and 11. So we're gonna take a little timeout. We'll be right back, and we'll get back to the Quad A boys right after this timeout. This is the Lowell Rickert Show on the Lowell Rickert Network. Again, this is the Lowell Rickert Show on the Lowell Rickert Network.